Recently, I did a video talking about how Suzanne Collins excellently uses clothing as symbolism throughout her stories.
On page 7 of Catching Fire, Katniss is talking about leaving the woods and coming back into town. She is going over the last 6 pages, how her life no longer feels like it fits, how desperately she wants to get back to her old life, and how much she wishes she could return to normal. She makes a note that her mother is having her wear things that would be more appropriate for her current status. As a victor, she should not be wearing the same old shabby shoes. Her hunting gear is not appropriate to be wearing around town. So she makes her wear a nice wool coat, which Katniss says is too tight. And then she makes her wear shoes that are from the Capitol. And Katniss says, "The shoes pinch my toes." So we talked about how the shoes made by the Capitol do not fit her because Katniss doesn't belong in the Capitol.
A follower pointed out to me that she also uses weather in such an intriguing way. When Katniss recalls big moments with either Peeta or Gale, she seems to make connections to the weather. When we get the full backstory on Peeta and find out about the bread story, and then subsequently the dandelion story, chapter 2 of The Hunger Games, Katniss elaborates on why she is dreading going into the games with Peeta Mellark. She tells us the bread story. And then, of course, we get the infamous moment where she looks down and sees the first dandelion of the year, and she knows that she's going to survive. She then says, "To this day, I can never shake the connection between the boy, Peeta Mellark, the bread that gave me hope, and the dandelion that reminded me that I was not doomed." So the dandelion is showing spring, it's showing warmer weather, it's showing hope on the horizon, and that flower actually is symbolic for hope and a fresh start. And this is such a good contrast to when she explains the first time that she met Gale. She says on page 109 that it was a Sunday in October when she first runs into Gale in the woods. And the air is cool and pungent with dying things. So it's the start of fall. It's the start of the cycle where things are going to die off. And I think that is so important. Suzanne Collins can pick whatever season she wants, purposely choosing to align Peeta with spring, new life and hope, and Gale with fall when things die to make new. This continues throughout the original trilogy. You said in the interview that you'd had a crush on me for forever. When did forever start? Peeta says, "Oh, let's see. I guess it was the first day of school." And to me, the first day of school was always in late summer. In contrast, in Mockingjay on page 199, she asks Gale, "When did I become so special?" It was right after New Year's. Bitter, cold, and dark by 4 in the afternoon. Again, you're getting a really good contrast, and it involves the weather. I know there are other times that this symbolism is used throughout the series. I hadn't been noting it in the text. I'm a little envious of that now. And so if you have noticed something or are currently doing a reread, definitely let us know in the comments so we can come back and talk about this.